Hey, this is Will Wheaton. You are listening to Radio Free Decipher.
Hi, and welcome back to Radio Free Decipher. This is Kyle Hoyer, and with me again,
Evan Lorenz. How are you?
I'm very good, sir.
Good. We have two special guests sitting with us today.
Two?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We're all crowded around.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a very small room in here, and getting 4 people in this room is awfully dangerous.
Yes.
So, but yeah.
We've done it. We have with us today Kathy McCracken, who Star Trek players will know as Major Rakal.
Hello.
And we have Brad DeFruiter, a gamer that goes by the handle Cerna Kalrami. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
And we should let everybody know that the reason we have them here in our office today is that this weekend we are playtesting the Borg set.
The Borg. And
both of them have thrown their hat into the design ring a little bit on this. So we will be chit-chatting up Borg in a little bit here, but first we want to talk about some other stuff.
Let's talk about Tatooine.
Yeah.
It came out 2 days ago.
And it's just so cool.
We are, we're kind of waiting for all of it to happen this weekend because, there haven't been really tournaments yet for it. But this weekend we're going to start hearing about how, what decks are doing it. Yeah, exactly. And all the big tournaments. And of course, both Voyager and Tatooine are going to get the real big test. Not this weekend, but next weekend up at Ramapo at the big Ramapo 3 convention in New Jersey. So that's pretty good. Speaking of which, there are going to be Open Championships there this next weekend, and in Vancouver at Hyperlight up there. So you can check out the details of both those events on our website.
And go say hi to Roxanne.
That's right. That's right. So that's a little Tatooine news. I'm trying to get a set together, and I'm missing 4 AI still.
Which 4?
Only 1 dark side, or Sing, and then 3 light side, Qui-Gon stick, and 3PO.
Yeah, I think I'm missing 3 at this point. It's kind of neat to have a set that's relatively easy to collect, really.
Yeah.
I mean, our alternate images notwithstanding, I pulled the whole set together within a box and change. So it's kind of fun.
Pretty cool. But got to get more Darth Maul. So
definitely.
Anyways, Jedi Knights.
Yes.
Jedi Knights is going good. Tournaments are happening. There's more and more all the time going up. People are starting to get ready a little bit for Scum and Villainy, which is right around the corner, and that's going to introduce some cool new stuff like 3-player games, and I tested that out with some of the guys upstairs. Heroes. Man, it was fun. I was playing Kevin's Luke deck, and it looked like all hope was lost. It looked like Vader was going to beat down on Boba Fett and Luke, but I pulled it out at the very end. Obi-Wan tossed his saber, took Vader down.
Gee,
Luke triumphed.
I walked in on that game at one point.
It's pretty
briefly.
Cool. Yeah.
You didn't look like you were enjoying it, so I guess that must have been before the
Boba Fett looked like he was dominating throughout the whole thing, and then when it came to the final planet, he had gotten a whole bunch of people in his theme pile, but it was like all the same people.
Yeah.
So whereas the Vader deck and the Luke deck were able to get like different characters in, so they were able to come out on the last planet with a lot more and a lot varied characters, so that really did it. But Boba Fett ruled space.
Yeah, the independent themes and heroes are just going to shake that game up.
Yeah, it was like Slave One and Bosk and the bus and like all these crazy things up in space, and we were just like, I'm not even going there. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. So
cool.
Let's get on to the interview, shall we?
Yes, as I'm sure everybody out there who's a Trek fan is waiting for.
Yeah, Kathy's over here going, Boba Fett who? And so let's get into familiar territory for these people.
Nice
that's a game that has light side and dark side.
That's right. That's right.
There you go. That's all I know about Star Wars.
So you guys have been here, Brad. You've been here for a whole
half
20
hour.
minutes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Not even that. I think that I walked in here. I walked 2 more. I walked top floor, second floor, then into here.
We didn't even give you the full tour yet.
He's only toured like a floor and a half.
Yeah.
But I'm impressed with this room. I really thought it was going to be about half this size. I really thought it was smaller.
It sounds like we do it in a closet, doesn't it?
Dang.
Yeah.
And Kathy, you've been here all day, just getting ready for the people that are coming in starting tomorrow and stuff?
Yeah, getting cards ready, sending out files to our playtesters and...
Yeah, we have a lot of remotes who don't come in. Contrary to maybe what people think, not all playtesting happens here in Norfolk. We have a lot of satellite groups out there, and we have to coordinate getting all the information to them at the same time as the people here get it, and that's almost all Kathy.
Well, I try.
Well, so guys, Kathy, Brad, can you tell us a little bit about what the Borg set is all about. What are some of the objectives of the Borg set?
Yeah, because I mean, you're each doing some design work. What? Tell us maybe what you have had the biggest stake in the set personally. I'm putting them on the spot here.
Yeah, I worked a lot on the Hirogen, that's for sure.
Okay.
And then I proofread all Kathy's stuff, and she writes horrible. I mean, I constantly have to tell her, Kathy, that's not how a Star Trek card would be worded. Or do I have that backwards?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little backwards, Brent.
Okay, Hirogen, yeah, because this is probably the first place that we're announcing this at large, but the Hirogen are going to be an affiliation in this set, so it's
what
not...
What color are they? Are we going to be surprised yet, or you're not telling us yet?
I don't think we want to tell the color yet, because that's a fun little tidbit we can give later.
The placeholder right now is polka dot.
That's right.
All right.
And we're also considering like some kind of Scottish tartan, like.
Okay. Yeah, I like Black Watch plaid.
Yeah. All right. No, we're still playing with them actually.
Okay.
But so the Borg set is not all about Borg. You get the Hirogen affiliation as well. And
now I got another question here. The Borg. The Borg in the Voyager standalone environment.
Yes.
Who's working on that? Because that has got to be a daunting task.
It is, and that task has fallen to another player for the most part, who has helped out, chipping in a little bit, Todd Soper.
Is he coming in this weekend?
He is coming in this weekend.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Not here yet, then?
No, not here yet. He's catching the red eye.
All right.
Poor guy.
So, wow, he's working a lot on the Borg, huh? How's that coming along? Do you guys? How's the development of the Borg?
Well, that's what this weekend is all about.
Right. Well, that's the big thing, is to try to clear up these things and make sure. In this first playtest, the big thing for introducing a new affiliation, and really this new Borg is really, for all intents and purposes, a new affiliation. We really have to make sure that it actually goes somewhere, and it's not just playing some cards and going, well, I guess that doesn't work.
Right.
This is where we really find that out. Or we get to say, you know that card you wrote, Brad? Yeah, it sucks.
So you guys get to go back from here and redo things that didn't work, and you know, this is where the first test. This is the first play test, the first real test of what has been developed so far, and where it's really going to sort of determine the directions, I guess, where we're going.
Yeah. After the first play test, you jettison a lot of cards that aren't working and a lot of themes that are generally too complicated. You try and focus on some other things that were working and try and enlarge the prominence of those things in the set.
Interesting.
It's all technical.
Yeah, it sounds like a little over my head. I don't know. Kathy, what so far in the Borg set, what's your favorite mechanics and or themes that are going on?
Well, most of the work that I've done so far as getting to try and design something, is my first love, dilemmas.
Of course. That won't surprise too many, I think.
I was the only one that said, hey, I'll work on the dilemmas, and so Evan said, okay. So, you might...
There are some good ones.
Something a little different this time, it's like no Chula dilemmas.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I guess for Tim, the Wadi just don't show up much in the Delta Quadrant.
Yeah, I suppose not. But well, good. What about any kind of new incidents or objectives or things like that?
Yeah, we've got something. We got to wait and see how it tests. But there is something based on the Omega particle going in there, kind of a little side mechanic that you can do.
That's sort of was that almost like a Borg religion or something?
Well,
it was kind of
they didn't
weird.
define it too carefully, but I guess as much as they have one, maybe it was.
Interesting.
So that's
it's perfection.
It's perfection.
Omega particle represents perfection.
So there you go. There is right now, and again, all this depends on how it tests. It could get cut, like Stolen Computer Core, which we cut a week and a half ago, just on principle.
We decided we'd just do it and get it out of the way.
Yes, it was in the set and got cut about 10 days ago. So poor Stolen Computer Core. We are currently working on more Sinkatsi stuff. You're actually I'm going to get a couple more Syncopsy fighters, if they work, and there is a Syncopsy incident that lets you stage matches.
So Pank is
the Don Cannon
status
now.
is going to be going up a little.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to play test this weekend.
You're going to be playing Syncopsy?
That's all I'm going to do. And I'm going to, it's total just fight. I'm just going to be yelling at it everybody.
That's fun. And until we change the card on you, and then you'll have to go
then I'll
play
just sit in
Hirogen.
the corner.
Drat.
Oh, man.
What else is going into this set?
How many people are we expecting to come in this weekend?
Well, it depends. A lot of the playtesters that come here are actually Decipherians that volunteer their time, like yourself.
I'll be here.
I just volunteered you. But in all, we expect maybe half a dozen to maybe 10 or so that are from outside that come in. It depends on the set.
Okay. Now, what are the parameters of this playtest? Is it going to be just the Borg set, or is it going to be Borg Voyager, or is it going to be the whole environment?
Here in Norfolk, we're going to focus on the Voyager environment. So it'll be testing cards from the Borg set together with stuff from the Voyager set as printed, and to see how the warp speed format works, and to see how the Voyager only format works. We've got other remote groups that are going to look at the entire environment. We've got groups that are going to focus exclusively on warp speed, and groups that are going to focus exclusively on the Voyager constructed environment.
Interesting. So different playtest groups work on different aspects of the
There are
set.
so many different aspects of the Voyager cards, as we learned doing the first Voyager set, that it's too much for one group to take in, and stuff would slip through the cracks, and we've had it happen before, and decided that the best thing to do... I got a little snicker from the peanut gallery over there. It seems like the best way to keep everybody focused is to have them do one thing only.
So, Brad, am I going to be able to, as a Hirogen, go and rip my opponent's skulls out of their characters and put them up on my wall?
I think we may be doing something similar to that, but like Evan says, we'll cut, paste,
we'll see what
move
happens.
Stuff around and see how things go.
Tomorrow you can. We'll see what happens Monday.
I'm playing Hirogen tomorrow, man. I'll see how we're doing.
Yeah, we're working on a hunt mechanic.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's also more Kazon stuff, more Vidian stuff. We're going to expand those guys out a little bit. And
more Romulan stuff for Kathy?
There is actually a Romulan.
There's a Romulan, yep.
There is a Romulan.
Interesting.
There are Ferengi. Oh, this will be a good. There are Klingons. There are a few people who are upset that their Klingons did not get representation in the Voyager set. So we're making up for it.
There was some good Klingon stuff in the final episode that just happened.
There was, yeah. Good old Vaughn playing his Klingon. But that was actually one of two good episodes based on Klingons in the last season. Prophecy, an earlier one, had a lot of Klingon material in it. And
however, I don't think we missed the boat on getting the final episode into the Borg set.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see Vaughn in this set, but all those Prophecy guys are going to be showing up.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, Brad is giving me a look. You are going to be seeing lots of Vaughn in this next set, just not as Captain
Koloff. Yeah.
No, in fact, Vaughn may have as many as 3 cards in this set. 3
personnel cards? Because he had 3 cards in the Voyager set. He had
2 cards. Well, if you count the temporal micro wormhole.
That's 4, actually. No, that's 3. Yeah, that's 3.
He had Dr. Telecramore, and he had Drenal. Well,
and the temporal micro
wormhole. Well, this time around, he's played a Hirogen, who we're calling Bob right now, as per Vaughn's request. And he played 2 of 9.
That's right.
And he played 2 of 9.
That's right. Hint, hint.
We'll let you guys dissect that one. So
I think we've given enough away for today.
Do you guys have any parting shots you want to get in here?
Say hi to the people back home.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, hello everybody out there. Yeah.
Wish you were here.
Yeah, wish you were here.
I think this is going to be a very popular broadcast with the Church of Brad.
Yes, I think this is going to be a new holiday.
Yeah, this may actually get copied onto the web.
The Church of Brad web
thing here. Yeah.
That's a big inside joke that we won't take the time now to explain. So, for those of you curious, find out about the Church Brat on your own. Thanks.
There you go. Okay, guys, we are off to play some cards.
Go do some work.
Yep.
All right. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Take care.